Alright, hey YouTube, XX for you, XX here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to write Fusion to an RGH console with just a USB. So let's get started. Go ahead and click on the source file button, which is there, and locate your original NAND. It must be the original NAND, you guys. And then click NAND dump, whatever, NAND dump 1 or 2, something like that. Then click Tools and Extract Files. Should do all of that, and then click Show Working Folder, and you should see Smc Config is there now. So if we just drag our Smc Config onto our desktop, and then close that. Now what we're going to do is open up your Fusion setup. So at the moment it's Fusion v1.09. And go ahead and fill in all the options. So console type, mine's a Trinity. My NAND size is 60, it's not 64, 16. My CPU key, we're going to get it from JRunner, which is down here. And then we can just go ahead and copy my CPU key and paste it into Fusion. And we're also going to need our DVD key, which you can find on the KV info tab of JRunner, and it's just this one down here. So go ahead and copy all of that, and then back to Fusion, just down there, and place your DVD key in there. The next bit is where you're going to need the SMC bit. So if you drag it onto the desktop, it's going to be nice and easy. Just click on the config blocks bit, and scroll down to your SMC config. Double click, it should open up. Then you can choose what you want for the system length mode. I'm going to keep it retail, system encryption, I'll have dev kit, boot dev launcher, and enable trainer mode. What we're going to do next is click build, and just save it to your desktop. So I'm going to call it Fusion, and save to my desktop. So it successfully created the flash image. Okay, and now we can close that tab. The next bit, you're going to get the boot disk and plug a USB in, and you want to put it in the root of the USB. So copy all of these files and paste them in there. And just wait for this to finish. Sorry about this, I should have put it on earlier, but no, I didn't think. Okay, once that's done, we can just minimize that for a second, close that, and if you're writing it through JRunner, writing your NAND, just go ahead and click Write NAND with your Fusion one set up. So if you go to desktop, there we go, and just click Fusion, and then you can click Write NAND. But for most of you, you will be using the NAND flasher, as I'm guessing you don't want to open your Xbox up, or if you just don't want to use your NAND X, it's a lot slower than using NAND flasher. Then we're going to go ahead and copy our Fusion onto our memory stick as well. So just copy your Fusion on, And now we can move over to our RGH. So unplug the USB and go to our RGH. Just go ahead and plug it in here. Never gets the right way up. There we go. By the way, my blue LED is flashing because I don't have my DVD drive in, but you can see my cool Runner 3 in there. Anyway, to the console bit. You now just want to go ahead, select File Manager, Hard Drive 1, Content. So using one hand isn't the easiest. And just find your XEX menu basically. Because I find it a lot easier to use XEX menu. Just sign in. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know why that didn't work. Yeah. Now move on to your USB. And you can see my fusion.bin there. So we'll just leave that in, actually we'll copy that. And just put it on your hard drive somewhere. So I'm going to just place it in the root of my hard drive. And then delete it from your USB. So now you should just have these files in your USB. Next thing you want to do is go to your NAND flasher and default.xex. Then click write NAND/flash and then go to your hard drive, which is up top, and find your Fusion. I've already got a pre-made one because that's actually no, it is done now, isn't it? Yeah, and select your fusion.bin. So click fusion.bin. Do not click any buttons, okay. And just let this all write to your console. All operations successful. So now click shut down. Guys, it doesn't matter if it freezes because you can just turn it off from the power button. I'm just going to wait for our console just for a split second just to stop making all the noises, and now we can just turn it on again, but unplug your first memory stick if you had two in and just leave this one in. Make sure you do have a hard drive in or this won't work, and go ahead and power it on. As you can see, my cool Runner is attempting to glitch now. Fusion times are a bit fickle, guys, because I don't know, they seem a lot slower than having a stock NAND on, or just a plain freeboot NAND. But as you can see, mine's actually booting now. When it stops glitching, it is attempting to boot Fusion. Have to wait a second. There we go, and it should pop up with this, and just wait for it. No, it's ready. It will install itself, guys, so just let this do its thing. There we go. Once it's done that, you see your console has restarted itself. And start attempting to glitch again and boot into Fusion, as it has installed it to the hard drive, and now is waiting for a boot. There we go. So once it stopped glitching, it is attempting to boot Fusion. This is what I mean by it's a bit slower, as well it stopped attempting to glitch. Oh, there we go. And now we see our Fusion home screen, you guys, which is pretty cool. Nice new startup. And then we go through our dev kit settings. So I'm going to select English again. You guys can select whatever language you want, really. A machine name, I'm just going to call it just R for the moment, because I call it RGH. Okay, I don't have time to name it properly. Let's click OK there and let it do this. Now you can see we do have a development kit background here, and you can scan for all your packages and stuff. All my games, or those are just trials and proper games, you guys. But if you click X for tools, it's basically the same as having a dev kit, you guys. But if you now open this, the guide, you will see a lot more stuff. You now got a Fusion tab at the very end. You get your trainer launcher, dev launcher, bootzel, and Fusion settings. We'll just go to trainer launcher for the moment. I'll just show you guys what it quickly does. So it's pretty much just scans for every XEX on your console, which is executable. So you'll see in a second. I have quite a lot of stuff, so let's get to some time. There we go. So there we go. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you guys can boot. So I'm still in D's with the default MPXs and stuff. But anyway, you guys get the picture. You guys can muck around with whatever you want. Then you got the dev launcher, which takes you back to where we just were. The next bit would be to boot Zell. I'll do that last. Think you can click Fusion if you want to. And this is the new dashboard. This guy is pretty cool. You can see the console info here and all my stuff, blah blah blah. Dashboard, so you can put an alternate dashboard on, alternate dev launcher, and if you want it to be like boot straight into the dev kit. The next bit is the network. So system link is currently set to retail. That's what we set on the computer. The next bit is the system where you can pair your DVD drive. So this is ideal for someone that doesn't have a DVD drive like me, where I can pair any DVD drive I want without worrying it being unlocked and spending a lot more money. Next bit is system encryption. So mine's on dev kit, and I've got trainer mode enabled. And then you go shut down and reboot the console. So if we press back, it takes us to this Xbox setup. I'm just going to exit because I've done this so many times now. There we go, and you can see we are on the dashboard now. So I'm just going to sign into this profile. No, I do not want to connect. And there we go. As you can see, you got avatars as well, guys. That's pretty cool. So if you didn't have avatar support before, now you do. Then you can always just boot straight into XX menu if you want to. You still got your Freestyle Dash 3. Just click play to XX menu. And you still got all your games and stuff. All your stuff, blah blah blah. And you can still get to Freestyle 3. So if I just boot up my Freestyle 3 now. Oh. There we go, Freestyle 3 booting up again. I'm not sure why it's so small, you guys, but my TV is not that thick. But you still got your Freestyle stuff, so you've got your games, which is already, so all your settings from Freestyle 3 if you had before are still there. So you got all your stuff. And that's pretty much it, you guys. But I'll just boot Zell just to end the tutorial. But thanks for watching, you guys. It's been XX so much for you. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Thanks.